Hey Taurus, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your love reading for the month of March. Remember to like and subscribe and share the video if it resonates. So let's see what we have coming in for the month of March for Taurus. Got a lot of cards trying to flip, Taurus, but I just want one to you. There we go. I take it. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you could be dealing with a very nasty person. And I see that you're sick of it. Look, I know that's right. I know that's right. So I don't know who this witch is, but I know that like you're getting tired of it. So it could be somebody here that does not know how to talk to you. Okay, and that is like to me the like ultimate, disrespect. Like, watch your words, be kind. There's a way to communicate, without being nasty. But I can see that you guys are just like, you know what, I'm done, right? I'm withdrawing myself from this situation. I'm walking away and I'm ending this nonsense like right now. Like, look at the cards here, like that just indicate that you are like fed up. The Six of Swords, leaving. The Ten of Swords, you had enough, right? This Knight of Pentacles, like you're no longer investing in this commitment or this relationship, right? And then you got the Eight of Cups, another indication that you're just freaking over it. You're just over it. You're just over it. And I respect that, right? So I feel like this month you're letting the law down. Like if somebody doesn't appreciate who you are and what you have to give, then it's time for them to go. I feel like a lot of you may have been like just constantly going through it with somebody here, like constantly having to defend yourself, kind of stand your ground. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, like they don't know your boundaries. And I feel like you're tired of always being in the defense with them. Like whenever you see the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who can either be angry, disrespectful, just arrogant, just like somebody who just act like you owe them something. And I think that is the issue. Like your person is overconfident, very bossy, right? And a little spicy with their temperature, with their temper. But I'm just crazy, like, because I just feel like you guys are just in a space, in a place where, it's like enough is enough. Like you're just like, look, I can do better. I'm letting this go, and I'm walking away. So Eight of Cups, like seriously, like let's just talk about the Eight of Cups. Like this is the desire to just be somewhere else, anywhere but with this person, either somewhere else, with someone else. You're simply just withdrawing yourself from this situation. You're letting go and you're abandoning ship so that you can kind of get yourself back together again. Because I feel like dealing with this person, for some of you, they're degrading. They're just nasty. This is a nasty person. And with the Ten of Swords, it's like you can't win with them, right? I mean, it's just utter desolation no matter which way you look. It's time to let this go. This is someone who doesn't support you, doesn't have your back, don't mean you no goodwill. And that's unfortunate. But what I like about this is you're just like, nah, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this. Like there's other people, there's other places, I'm ready to go. So a lot of you are stepping up, you're kind of initiating your first steps to like really leave this person alone. Like you're planning on leaving, move it out. You have other options. So I see a lot of planning and decision making here for you guys. So I like this because I don't like mean, nasty people. And I feel like that's what you have, okay? You have someone that's just downright disrespectful, right? That just doesn't give you a break. You can't do anything right, and everything is just all messy, okay? Look at this. Like a Five of Cups upright is an issue, right? But when it's reversed, it's telling me that this is somebody who is just deeply, deeply bothering you. And then it also tells me like you're done with it, right? You're done with the disrespect. You're done with the fact that you cannot fulfill this person. You're done with the heartache. You're done with the grief. You're done with the change, right? It's almost like you just can't win. And that's kind of how I feel this month. And you're just like, look, I'm not investing in this any further. Screw you and everything that you do. And I understand that because I feel like that is the way you're looking at this, right? You've been trying to work with this person, but I don't feel that it's been successful with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like a lot of you, have simply just given up. Okay, you're just giving up. You're not putting in the work anymore. You're not letting them stress you out anymore because they're burning you out. And that's what I kind of see for you guys. So a lot of you are stepping up. You're kind of laying down the law. You know, you're setting your boundaries. You're being logical about the situation and coming to the awareness and being honest with yourself. And you're just like, you know what? I'm serious. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm not playing with you. I'm out. I don't blame you. Oh my God. So let's see who this person is. Taurus. You is like, oh my God, I feel your energy is amazing. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. You got like 3 cards here. Do anyone want to take them? I'm going to go ahead and take them. All right. So we have religious factors. We have chemistry, and we have forgiving. Okay, and learning. So I do feel that you two just simply don't get along. Like, I feel like the chemistry that's between you two, instead of it being a loving type of chemistry, I feel like it's literally just chaos and conflict, you know. And this is a situation, I think, for you guys to learn from. Okay, because I feel like your upbringing, their upbringing, the way you were taught, you know, to handle conflict in situations is totally different from them. Like, there's somebody here that just doesn't know how to talk. Like, they could be demanding, you know, and just degrading, you know, to some extent, or, you know, just feeling like they run in everything, right? And there could be religious factors like that, you know, may be kind of playing in that chemistry as well. Again, I feel like a lot of this, you know, is all about, you know, beliefs. Okay. It's all about, you know, somebody simply not teaching this person at a young age, you know, how to be respectful. Okay. Some of you could be married. Okay. And I hope that's not the case, but if you are, I feel like this is a lesson learned. Okay. Because this person's been mouthy from day one, and they're still that way to this day. And it's literally killing the relationship. It's killing the chemistry. And even if some of you are like, look, you know, I love this person. However, what I don't like is the fact that, you know, they just don't know how to talk. Like, their energy is just a little too strong, a little too arrogant, you know, for you. And I feel like that is the problem. Like, it's killing the magnetism between you and them. So let's see what else we have. What else for Taurus? A little nasty one, huh? They get upset, very upset easily. Oh, this has been coming out, you know, a lot, this strengthening bond. So I feel that, you know, somebody has been going into like overtime, trying to put the work in to like take care of the house and the home, you know, and things of that nature, right? I feel like whoever this is, they want to control everything. You know, the relationship, the money, you know, everything. It's like you have a job, they have a job, but they're telling you what to do, you know, with your stuff. And I feel like you're just like, look, this isn't love. This is control. Like, this isn't, you know, the way that, you know, relationships, you know, roll. And they don't seem to understand that, Taurus. So I see where you're kind of just, you know, in a place where it's just like, look, either you're going to calm down, or, you know, I'm just going to kind of just go my way. Okay. Because I think you're done with, feeling like, you know, just beneath them almost for some of you. I just feel like that's how, it's going out. So that's, interesting. So I feel like a lot of you are in those beginning stages. You know, you have the card number 1 here, and it says strengthening bonds. Like, normally, you know, this card is a card of like, you know, in the beginning stages of putting things back together again, trying to move forward, you know, and make things right. But I feel like that is ultimately almost impossible with someone here, because you have like someone with that energy, like that strong, authoritative, like that emperor energy, even like just somebody who just wants to control everything. They have to control every single thing, like where you eat, what time you go to bed, you know, how many times you should brush your teeth, you know, just all kinds of craziness. So this month, I feel like is probably gonna require you to really let someone know like how you feel, you know, about the way that they speak to you and the way that they treat you. And if you've been the type of person who just normally has not been speaking up, right, because you don't want to rock the boat, I feel like you abruptly telling this person how you feel, right? You could be this Queen of Wands, you know, in reverse. You could be the nasty person now that just be like, look, enough is enough. And I think when you finally speak up or you rock out and leave this person, it's going to shock them, right? It's going to shock them. They're not going to be expecting, you know, you to kind of pick up and just go. But I feel like you're not the one. Like, you're not the one for the lip service. You're not the one, you know, for the disrespect. And I feel like whoever this is, they tend to have this behavior, you know, in front of family and friends, right? I feel that that is probably the worst about all of this, right? And I feel like for some of you, it's like you don't want to necessarily leave this person or break up with this person, but I think that, you know, you're tired of it. And I think you realize that, you know, this like, again, this is this person, this is in their DNA, you know, even like this is just how they were brought up. They've learned this from, you know, maybe, you know, their mother or their father, like not knowing how to compromise, right? Exactly. And for some of you, again, you could be married to this person and their behavior is going to lead or probably potentially lead to, you know, a breakup or even a divorce. I keep feeling like, particularly with this religious factors here, that some of you may be married, you know, to them. And I feel like it's not going to be until you cut this person off they're going to want to come back for forgiveness. They're going to want to come back for that second chance. But at this point, you're just going to be like, yo, leave me alone. You know, I feel like you've tried to love this person. You tried to work with them. You tried to get them, you know, to hear you out. But I feel like you've just come to the conclusion that this is impossible. Like, I can't fix this. I can't fix this person. I'm tired of investing my time and my energy, you know. And if you're married, I get it. So if you've been going through this for years, right? I know it gets old after a while. Like, you know, you have some people sometimes, and who knows what's affecting them, but, you know, it's kind of like you think you know a person, but then over time they change, or, you know, they just become someone different. And whoever you have here is just, you know, they make it very hard, you know, to communicate. They make it really hard to compromise with. And I think you're kind of like, you know what, I think I'm gonna let this go. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. So you have loyalty, you have withdrawn. Yeah, you know, you're looking at this differently now. It's almost like I'd rather be single than to kind of, you know, put up with this. Like, I feel like, again, like I kind of get this feeling like some of you are married to this person. So, you know, it's a little harder for you to want to maybe even walk away. But I feel that it's just coming to that point. Like, I don't think, and I don't feel like this person is like, you know, the type of person to run out on you or cheat on you or do those things. I think it's just their attitude. Like, their attitude is just, you know, crazy. It's almost like you can't believe some of the things that come out of their mouth, considering some of the things they say may be words that you typically wouldn't use towards, you know, someone that you love. And if this is someone new, someone that you're like just started dating, then this is definitely like a indicator to kind of, you know, leave this person, you know, alone. So I feel like this is going to be a process, and it's going to take a lot out of you, or it has taken a lot out of you. And being able to stand up and say, you know, I'm kind of done with this. I'm done with the disrespect. I'm done with the lack of love. You know, it's kind of, sometimes it's kind of hard. Like, again, there's someone here that doesn't want to leave the situation, but I feel like you're being forced because of the way that you're being treated, and you're wanting something else. Like, you're wanting, you know, some headspace. Like, you're wanting, you know, somebody who's going to treat you better, right? Talk to you better. Like, somebody that's, you know, that you feel close to, not, you know, whoever this is. It's like you're dating your mom. You know, they're always, you know, ragging on you about something or complaining about something. And again, you can never do anything right. And some of you are just wanting to let this go. Like, you're wanting to just go, break up, you know, just go. And a lot of you are going to, because you want to seek, you know, a better connection, okay, married or not. Like, you're gonna want to seek something more fulfilling, something more nourishing, right? You don't want to date, you know, somebody who's telling you to, you know, oh, you left a spoon in the sink, you loser. You know, I kind of feel like this somebody just has a lot of mouth, you know, and just can be nasty and grumpy for whatever the reason. And I tell you, like, you know, they, as soon as you go, I feel like they're gonna be, you know, one of the usual, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But this right here, this is contemplating. Somebody is contemplating, like, I've had enough. Like, they've been thinking about it, they're ready, and they're just, you know, building up the strength to just be like, look, I'm done with you, I'm done. And this is going to shock whoever your person is, because it's going to be completely unexpected, like completely shocking to them, and they're not going to believe the fact that, you know, you're kind of over it. But I feel like it's been a lot of tension with you and this person, a lot of arguments, you know, between the two of you, just things not in alignment, I guess, or, you know, just not being, just not the best relationship, right? And you're tired of it. Like, you want to have fun in your commitment. You want to be able to you know, to go out. You want somebody that's going to build you up, you know, not tear you down. And this is what you're longing for. Like, this is what you're longing for, a real connection, right? Not dating your mom or your dad, right? But I feel that you're just not clear on whether or not the person you're with now can be changed. You just don't know. Like, I feel like the intimacy, you know, is dwindling between you and them. Your bond, you know, is kind of falling apart. And it's like, man, like, you don't, I don't know. I feel like somebody's just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to leave you. I don't want this to be, but I feel like you're just like, I have to. It's either this person tears me apart, or, you know, I walk away, because that's just what you want. Like, you don't want to abandon them, but at the same time, you don't want them, you know, tearing you apart. So I feel like that's why you guys, you know, are walking away. So I do feel a confession coming up in the future. You letting this person know, you know, revealing to them, you know, that, you know, it's time. Like, if you want to come clean, you want to let them know how you feel, you know, and you want to move on. All right. You feel like you're under some type of curse, right? That's how I think troubling this individual is. Like, it's almost like, you know, they just negative. And it's just too much for you. Okay. They're arrogant. They're prideful. They're shallow. Like, you know, they're kind of empty, and they're leaving the connection feeling that way, you know, as well. Okay. So I feel like you guys are looking for more balance and peace this month, and you're really going to have to open up and sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation with your person, so that they recognize, you know, where they're falling short. Okay, maybe sometimes someday in the future, they will, you know, recognize that, you know, there is a way that you speak, and there is a way that you treat, you know, your loved ones. Okay, so this is what I have for you this month. You know, I feel like you guys are going to really step up and speak your mind. You know, for some odd reason, I don't know why I'm going to do this to myself, but I feel like I want to pull you just one more card. I haven't done this in any reading, but I'm just curious, like, where this person, like, I just feel like, you know, like some type of, you know, issue, or like, look, so like, listen, I don't feel like you're here, Taurus, to be anybody's teacher. Okay, but you can trust and believe, okay, that I feel like this decision is going to make you feel 1,000 times better, and at the same time, it's going to teach them some respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, you know, when you speak up, when you let them know, like, what's on your mind and how you feel, again, it's going to shock them, because they're not going to know that any of this is coming. A lot of you feel bound and trapped to whoever this is, and you're really wanting to let go, right? And trust that, you know, things will be okay, because this is the Fool card. This is a Fool card. This is a new beginning, okay? This is, you know, you taking those next steps out there. Like, there's nothing worse than being in a miserable relationship. And I feel like that's where some of you are in. You're in a miserable place when in fact, right, you want to be in this full energy. You want to go out and have a little fun. You want to, do things that lovers do. Okay? That's what you want to do. And I feel like this person is just not giving you that experience, right? So I feel like they're too controlling. I feel like, they're just, they feel like again, I feel like there's an authoritative figure over you. Like, particularly with the religious card that's here, like you feel like you're not in a relationship, like you're in school, someone always trying to tell you something, to teach you something, or somebody that is always like on your shit about something. It's just too much, and it's like you just can't enjoy life. It's like when you come home, before you get out of the car, like you sit in your car for like 10 minutes, or when you hear their car pull up, you're just like, oh God, they home. And it's like, dang, you're dealing with someone who doesn't know how to pick and choose their battles. They just want to fight over everything, and it's time, I think, Taurus, for you guys to open up, because I feel that you're in a relationship alone, right? I feel like you're alone, and you want to be in a relationship where you can share love, right? You just don't want somebody, telling you what to do. But whoever this is going to learn a valuable lesson, because I think, once again, that when you speak up, and a lot of you are just speaking, not just speaking up, but just like you're out, I feel like it's going to shock them, and it's going to make them think twice in their next relationship about, what they, what their behaviors are like. So congratulations, I'm going to say, because I think that this is a good thing. I applaud you, for stepping up and doing this, because, honestly, no one wants to deal with this. No one wants to deal with somebody that's not nurturing, that's not nice. This isn't a very nice person. So you're dealing with a little nasty Nancy here, or nasty Nick. So I see a lot of changes coming in this month, as far as the dynamic, what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. Okay, so thank you so much, Taurus. I'll see you in the next video.